Not today. This is my A surgery.
Everybody good? Yes, sir. I got the air conditioning down at 40, so we won't start sweating, you know, so that's good. I appreciate y'all coming.
Hey, Fred, how are you?
You're competitive, right? Competitive.
No, I know. That was not, you said an introduction to that show. Yes, sir.
There's no like burning ties. That's who I
I
am.
need an introduction.
Yeah.
We have a few more people coming.
Is that some more media coming?
You don't think this is enough cameras?
Not me, brother. So busy, that's all I need is just one.
I mean, hey, she's the one that's gonna get us.
She's the one who want people to watch it, so.
Yeah. If we were playing pickup basketball, you know, pick up media, be my first choice.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. She's gonna get the most out of it.
Of course.
Good morning. My name is Jason Roseman, Captain with the Houston Police Department over the Traffic Enforcement Division. It is my honor and pleasure to be before you all on today. I thank you for your time. I want to thank our Mayor, John Whitmire, our law enforcement partners, our community partners, as well as our partners in the media. We are all here today as a united front to stand up against selfish and reckless crime of driving while intoxicated. And standing with the Houston Police Department today, we have the Texas Department of Public Safety, Harris County Sheriff's Office, Metro Police Department, Bel Air Police Department, South Houston Police Department, Harris County Constables Precincts 1, 4, and 5, and Mothers Against Drunk Driving. And the message today is simple. The 4th of July is a celebration of independence. Don't lose it to a DWI. And thank you, and I have words from the mayor.
Thank you, Captain, and thank you, Chief Diaz and HPD for bringing us together with other outstanding law enforcement agencies. I'll start and I'll end my message this morning to anyone that can hear my voice. As we enter a long weekend, just don't drink and drive. It's just not worth it. That's a simple message. You have so many other options, ride sharing, walkability. I can go on and on. Do not drink and get behind the wheel of an automobile, because if you do, this group of lawmen will hold you accountable. And this district attorney, Sean Tier, made his reputation with no nonsense toward DWI offenders. We're all united. To the families that have lost loved ones to DWI, we're sorry, and we're doing everything we can to hold folks accountable. To MAD, I've worked with you for years in the legislature. Our society is a better place because MAD was created and goes forward by making certain that we never abandon the message of do not drink and drive. There's no excuse. And let me just emphasize why it's not worth it. First of all, a DWI will cost you thousands of dollars. You'll go to jail. You will not like jail. If you injure someone and even take someone's life, you will spend years in prison. I just can't be more plain. Do not drink and drive. It's not worth it. You'll be held accountable. You'll ruin your family's lives. You'll ruin your future. So I'm pleased to be here. I want to thank HPD and other agencies that have come together in recent weeks on collaboration for traffic enforcement. We're making traffic enforcement one of our top priorities. We're going across our community, not only Houston, but the region. Thank you, DPS. Thank you, constables, sheriff's office, Metro. I can go on and on. This is how we're going to continue to make Houston a safer community. Collaboration. So as I started, let me end. Have fun this weekend. We hope you're at Freedom Over Texas. Be with your family. Just don't get behind a car after you've been drinking. Just don't do it. I look forward to working with our district attorney and all our law enforcement agencies, MAD, families of victims. Together, we're making a difference in Houston.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you for spending your morning. I know you can be at 1,000 places today, and you chose to be here because you know how valuable this information is. I want to thank our partners in the media for sharing your time and coming to our office to make sure that this message gets out to our community. Last year we had about 54 DWIs during this time. This year our goal is 0, but it starts with the messaging. We can't do it alone. We want to make sure that our community is being responsible, not getting behind a wheel. Have a plan. Just be smart, because you're not only affecting yourself, you're affecting your families at home that are waiting for you to get back from these events. So I'd like to just make sure that you're getting the message. Don't drink and drive. Don't get behind the wheel. Have a plan. We're smarter than that. There's no need to create another tragedy in the community, because they do hurt a lot of people, right? Just about a month ago, we had our own sergeant on day shift working a normal traffic stop, and you can see the picture here to my right. And he was hit by a DWI driver at 5:30 in the morning, or around 6. So it does happen. Stay out of these after-hours bars if you're doing it, because we're tackling those too. We're focused on it because we have to keep the community safe. Keeping Houstonians safe is a priority for the mayor and our team here at the Houston Police Department. I want to thank our partners at the Sheriff's Office. Every single agency involved is taking this as serious, because we have to. One life lost, one tragic accident is too many. So I want to thank everybody else for coming, our partners for sharing your expertise, our partners for lending us the staff to tackle this. And like the mayor said, we want people to come to the Freedom Over Texas, have fun, pack your patience, come in there, hang out, have a great time to celebrate our independence. That's what it's about. It's not about getting drunk. It's not about having too much fun. If you want to do that, stay at home. Don't get behind the wheel. Drive sober, or you're going to get pulled over. So I want to introduce our fantastic District Attorney, Sean Tier.
Okay, I want to start by thanking Chief Diaz. We have an incredible working relationship. Sheriff Gonzalez and his team as well. The mayor for being here and really lending his voice to how important this is, and to every one of my men and women in blue that I've worked with for years. Thank you for being here. It is so important that the public sees what we really are, which is a united front against this. Chief Diaz talked about having a plan, but I want to get more granular with that. If you have a drink at a barbecue, at your house, at a bar, but you think you're going to come up with your plan on how to get home after that, it's not going to work. It is already too late. You have made the mistake that could cost you your life, that could cost someone else their life, but almost certainly, based on how many law enforcement personnel we have out here, will cost you your freedom for a period of time. It is not worth it. Before you start that day, tomorrow or Saturday, or whatever day you're going to do this, have a plan on how you're going to get home safely. Because the best case scenario, if you don't, is one of these men and women find you, catch you, and we prosecute you. We will take your license. We will take your freedom. Anyone that has known me knows how serious this is to me. I have sat with the incredible people at MAD across the table with far too many families who have lost loved ones based on this incredibly selfish crime. Zero tolerance this weekend and going forward. Zero tolerance from my office. If you make this incredibly selfish decision, you will get caught and you will get convicted. We are not going to continue to lead the nation in alcohol and drug-related fatalities while I am the district attorney, while Mayor Whitmire is the mayor of Houston, and while Chief Diaz and Sheriff Gonzalez are part of this group. It will not happen. Find another way home. Continue to have fun, but find another way home. And with that, I'm going to hand it to Captain Albers, who is someone that I've worked with for years, and we have stood on the side of the road over many, many tragic mistakes.
Thank you, DA Tier. Good morning, everyone. I'm Captain Eric Albers, Commander of the Vehicular Crimes Division for the Harris County Sheriff's Office. On behalf of Sheriff Ed Gonzalez, it's an honor to join you today alongside our valued traffic safety partners as we work to help keep our community safe from this Independence Day from dangers of impaired driving. As we celebrate this great holiday, it's important to remember that our safety and the safety of everyone on our roads is a shared responsibility. Impaired driving is 100% preventable crime. We are very fortunate to have had no DWI-related fatalities this past Memorial Day weekend, a reminder that together we can make a difference. During this holiday weekend, law enforcement officers will be out in full force to prevent impaired driving and to keep our roads safe. If you're caught driving impaired, expect to be arrested, no exceptions. But enforcement alone won't end the problem. We all have a role. If you're drinking, plan ahead for a sober ride home. And remember, impairment isn't just from alcohol, it can come from drugs, prescription medications as well. Nationally, impaired driving remains a serious threat. Every 78 seconds, someone is injured or killed by an impaired driver. Locally, we've made progress, but the work isn't done. Every life lost to impaired driving is loss felt deeply by our community. I want to take a moment to honor the victims here today who have bravely shared their stories of loved ones lost to this crime, those who no longer have a voice. Their courage reminds us of how we all can change lives forever. Please remember to plan ahead for a safe ride home. If you see someone trying to drive impaired, step in. If you're hosting, make sure your guests have a safe way to get home. This July 4th, the Harris County Sheriff's Office is proud to offer $15 discount on Lyft rides using the code HCSO July 4, helping to make it easier for everyone to get home safely if they plan to celebrate with alcohol. Let's work together to keep this community safe this July 4th, celebrating with freedom, but never at the cost of lives lost on our roads. Thank you, and have a safe and happy holiday.
Hello. First, I'd like to thank you all for having us and for your partnership. We truly do appreciate it. My name is Shirley Guzman. I'm the Executive Director with Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Southeast Texas. As we approach the 4th of July holiday weekend, MAD would like to encourage you to take precautions and make responsible decisions as you prepare to celebrate the holiday weekend. We urge you to have a plan in place. If you know that your celebration will include alcohol, designate a non-drinking driver or use public transportation or a taxi, a ride share like Uber. Never get into a vehicle with someone who has been impaired by alcohol or drugs. The 4th of July should be a time for families and friends to come together, to spend quality time with each other, celebrate the festivities in peace, to have fun and create beautiful memories. No one should have to deal with the loss of a loved one during these days because of a selfish decision made by an impaired driver. Driving a car or a boat under the influence of drugs or alcohol is a crime that is 100% preventable. Don't think that this won't never happen to you, because it can happen to you, to anyone, at any time, and anywhere. Once you injure or kill someone, the damage is done, and you'll have to deal with the consequences of your actions. Victims don't get a second chance. If you don't care about other people on the roadways or in the water, at least think about yourself, your family, or your friends. Don't put yourself or anyone else in a situation that will cause a tragic situation. When you can, simply have a plan in place. Don't drink under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Thank you, and I'm going to turn it over to our victim speaker, Mr. Stevens.
Good morning. My name is Eric Stevens. I work closely with Mothers Against Drunk Driving. I have been for the past going on 11 years. I never get excited about doing these. I've done numerous amounts of these, but I know that it's necessary. I really sometimes get tired of doing them because I wish it would change. Every week, every day I turn on the news or you hear about somebody that's getting in the car impaired and killing somebody or hurting somebody. It's just not worth it. I didn't ask to be thrust upon this, to do this. Back in July 19th, 2014, I was minding my business with my youngest baby girl here on my shirt, Jade Gabrielle Stevens. We were coming from her 10th birthday party, and a drunk driver ran a stop sign and T-boned us, and I was driving, and she was sitting behind me, and she died in my wife's arms. I tell people all the time that I witnessed to see my baby alive take her first breath, and I witnessed to see her take her last breath. That's not a testimony that I'm proud of. I see it every day. I've missed birthdays, I've missed graduations, I've missed proms. This month, she would have been turning 21 years old. And I always think about how she would have looked, how she would have been. She was the love of our life. She was the life of the party. She was the baby of our family. We spoiled her. But she's no longer here. I've been having to deal with this for almost 11 years. And I'm just tired of it. Now I do it for the other people, the other victims. I empathize. I feel for them, and I know what they're going to. It's a fraternity that we didn't ask to be involved in. But God tells me every time, it's your duty now. It's your calling to help somebody else, that they may not experience the pain and the suffering that you guys still feel today. People tell you it'll get better with time. No, it does not. It does not get better. Some days you forget about it. Then you'll go 6 or 7 months and it's hitting you every day. You don't forget about it. It does not get better. So please, if you are impaired, please call rideshare, call somebody, and don't call somebody that's been drinking. Call somebody sober and responsible to get you home so that you won't kill or kill yourself. Thank you guys for having me.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Rosa Villanueva y soy una especialista de servicios a las víctimas para la organización Madres en contra de la conducción en estado de ebriedad, por sus siglas en inglés MAD. El 4 de julio es un día de tradición del verano aquí en Texas y en los Estados Unidos, los cuales muchas personas celebran. Es muy importante que usted recuerde que es un tiempo para crear conciencia, particularmente cuando se trata de prevenir choques causados por conductores intoxicados. MAD exhorta a todas las personas a tomar decisiones responsables durante las festividades con motivo de la celebración del Día de la Independencia, tanto en las vías de rodaje como en los cuerpos de agua. Según nos acercamos al fin de semana del 4 de julio, MAD les recomienda que tomen decisiones responsables al momento de planificar sus festividades para el fin de semana feriado. Les pedimos encarecidamente que tengan un plan. Si usted sabe que su celebración incluirá alcohol, tenga un conductor designado, ya sea un miembro de la familia o un amigo, una persona que no tome alcohol. Si usted sabe que va a tomar alcohol en otro lugar, planifique con anticipación y utilice los medios de transporte público, un taxi, un medio de transporte compartido como Uber, pero bajo ninguna circunstancia se suba en un auto con un conductor intoxicado o alguien que esté incapacitado para operar un vehículo de motor. Es importante también recordar que el alcohol no es la única sustancia que puede evitar que usted opere un vehículo de motor de forma segura. También la marihuana, al igual que otros medicamentos que son recetados por su doctor, pueden causar que usted no pueda operar el vehículo de forma responsable. El 4 de julio debería ser un tiempo para que las familias y amistades se reúnan para compartir momentos de calidad, celebrar las festividades en paz, divertirse y crear hermosos recuerdos. Nadie debería tener que lidiar con la pérdida de un ser querido durante esos días debido a decisiones tomadas por personas irresponsables que deciden tomar alcohol y manejar. Tomar alcohol y manejar un auto o equipos acuáticos en estado de intoxicación es un crimen que es 100% prevenible. No piense, eso jamás me va a pasar a mí, porque le puede pasar a usted, a cualquier persona, en cualquier momento y en cualquier lugar. Una vez usted hiere o mata a una persona, usted tendrá que lidiar con esas consecuencias porque ya el daño está hecho. No importa cuán arrepentido usted se sienta, usted no va a poder traer a esa persona de vuelta a la vida. Las víctimas no reciben segundas oportunidades. Si usted no se preocupa por las personas que transitan en las vías de rodaje, al menos piense en su familia, piense en usted, piense en sus amistades. No se ponga usted ni ponga a las demás personas a pasar por una situación tan trágica, simplemente cuando usted puede tener un plan anticipado y prevenir que estas muertes ocurran. Es simple. Si usted toma alcohol o utiliza algún tipo de droga, no maneje. Pase el fin de semana de forma saludable, responsablemente, cuídese y cuide a las personas de la comunidad también.
Gracias. Mary, you want to close it out? You want to close it
No,
out?
I'm fine. Thank you. I don't think the message could be more clear. If you're drinking, do not get behind a wheel. As the district attorney said, have a plan. We all urge you to have a plan. Be at home if you intend to enjoy your drinking. But don't come to the Freedom Over Texas planning on heavy drinking because we're coming out in large numbers. The collaboration is how we're improving public safety in Houston, Harris County. So I'm just pleased with the leadership, Chief Diaz, the sheriff, the district attorney, MAD, our law enforcement. We're all in this together. So let's leave here and go to work. Press, it's your job to spread the word, and we applaud you for being here. Grizzly, I know you're going to get it out. Any questions?
Any questions
of any of us?
Any of us? Yeah, we'll have Spanish here shortly.
Yeah.
From our office. Yeah, so thank you very much. Thank you for all. Thank you for sharing your time for this messaging, right? It's so important because your testimony is real, right? It touched my heart. I mean, it's raw, it's real. Victims don't get a second chance. So your decision making, like the district attorney said early, is beneficial to this community. Our goal is to not have one, right? $10,000, $12,000 is what's going to cost you for having a couple of beers, right? Be smart. If you're having a bad day, stay home.
And those after-hour clubs,
Yes,
you want to
yes.
emphasize, just don't open the after-hour club because you're not going to get away with breaking the law.
Right. Those after-hour clubs, well, you know, we've been very strategic in tackling that as an organization because it's important and it's a collective thing. DPS helps us, the DA's office helps us because they're unregulated. No one's behind the counter telling you not to drink. No one is monitoring you. No one is there to make sure that you're safe. Because of things that we've uncovered, there's young men making bad decisions with guns on, walking around. There's drugs. There's all these things are happening in there. So don't put yourself in a position to continue the party. Go home. Stay home.
They leave there and get on our roads and freeways intoxicated. That's the reason they're so dangerous.
They're very, very dangerous to our community. And we're not, like I said, zero tolerance are the words of the day. So please, please, if you're hearing my voice, make a plan right now, because these victims don't get a second chance, right? And I want to thank our media partners for sharing this message, because it's important. This is a priority for us. We want everybody to enjoy the July 4th celebration. I want to thank the men and women that are abroad, allowing us to do this, right? We always forget them. They're in different countries facing different dangers, but we're here because of their sacrifice. So I never want that to get lost in our messaging. So I want to thank them personally for all that they do. But thank you. Anybody have any questions at all? None? Yes, sir.
I guess with traffic enforcement, I don't know if you want to reiterate and kind of establish what that interaction is like when it comes to folks who may have status that's kind of mixed in terms of documentation for their legal status here in the country, what that interaction is like if they come in contact this weekend or things like that.
Well, you risk, if you don't have a driver's license or any kind of form of identification, we have to identify you. That's just put it that simple. I mean, that's as simple as I can put it. If you don't have documentation or if you don't have a driver's license and you come in contact with us, we're not going to ask you your status. But if you choose to get behind the wheel and you're drinking and driving, you put yourself at that risk, and we're going to follow protocol, procedures, or policies like we always do.
We're not ICE or
Yeah.
immigration.
Yeah,
We're
we're not.
enforcing state and local
That's it.
statutes. That's very clear.
Very clear. Thank y'all. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. We'll go Spanish for our Spanish speaking audience. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, man. I know you got to find me.
No, I'm fine.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it.
All right, friends. No drinking and driving. We're going to come out of this with no lives lost, friends. Reporting live here at HPD headquarters is your girl, Grizzy. Back to you, friends. Don't pass this word. I know young people don't watch the news and stuff. Tell your young people, please share this video with people you know that drink it up and everything. No drugs either. Be careful. Just be careful, friends. Be safe. Don't ruin your life. Don't ruin somebody else's. Let's go. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Share this video. Bye.